I'm glad you took the time to watch this video, and I have never formally introduced myself, but you guys been watching all my videos with me painting or either riding a motorcycle. So I wanted to stop and take the time to introduce myself, and so you guys can get to know me a little bit more. The backstory to me is I've been painting for a long time, painting, cutting hair, and airbrushing. Pretty much all my, from being a teenager all the way up till now. And yeah, I just want to share the time to elaborate on some of the things that you guys don't know about me. So I've been painting a long time, so off and on pretty much since I was 18, and got to a place where it was like everything that I wanted, everything that I just fell in love with it the first time I started airbrushing. And so I never stopped. And by not quitting and not stopping, I got better and better and better. I learned to embrace my fears. And but being scared was a thing that I had to conquer, because I would see an image of something, and once I see the image of something, I said, "Oh man, I'm nervous. I'm scared. I don't want to paint this." And then I realized, I said, "Oh shoot, if I do it, I won't be scared no more." So I started taking more challenging projects just to see what the outcome would be, and if people would like it enough to actually buy it. And so I fell in love with the process from the beginning till the end. And it's like, as an artist, you're never satisfied. You always want to keep going and going and going on a job and not knowing when to say, okay, it's completed. So I had to learn this all trial and error. So when I was in high school, I had a teacher by the name of Mr. West when I went to Jackson High School. And it was me and an exchange student that was there. She was very good. So we had a project that we had to do at the school, and we had to draw another student. So I drew the student, and she drew me, right? So when I handed it to her, she kind of got mad and said, "This don't look like me." But everybody in the classroom said to her, "That's exactly you." So, but it was phenomenal because we had to look with our eyes and draw what we saw. And that's all I did. I just took my time and I did it, and it came out good, but she didn't think so. So, years later, pencil was the thing back then. So once I started airbrushing, I just gelled it together and just started figuring things out, what to do, what not to do. And I painted it so much. I painted so much that it became second nature to me. But to put it all in a nutshell, never quit what you love doing, and find a way to get paid at what you do that you love. But at the same token, not selling yourself short. Meaning, when you paint something, you can't fall in love with it. You have to let it go. But at the same time, make it worth your while. So, because every artist out here is different. We all have a talent, but what we do with our talent, we need to be paid for what we do, not pennies. So I've been painting for a long time, and I stopped painting because I felt people didn't value my art. So I'd rather put it on the shelf than put it out there, because I didn't want to sell it for $10, $20 when it took me 20 hours to do. So, and some people would come to me and want me to pay background drops and all that, but didn't have the money to afford the price that I wanted to, pay to do it. The background drop takes a lot more longer than doing a canvas, so I kind of veered away from that because I didn't want to be smelling no paint fumes for no week to 2 weeks for $200, so you have to weigh it all out. So, and it's okay to turn down jobs. But being an artist is people, when they find out you're a good artist, you tend to stay busy. So you have to have compassion, a business sense, and you got to have a grind. So, and you mesh all the three together. But the thing that I consider a problem is sometimes is your friends don't want to pay you the value of your art because they know you. Now, some people that will, you just say your ticket, they'll buy, but majority of the time they don't want to pay like what you really want to get for a piece. So I say that to say all this. I have a website, and some of the pieces that I've posted up online, they're my original pieces. They're not cheap, but they are kind of cheap. They're originals only. And that's what's on my website. So if you go to my link, you'll see the website. You see the merch that I have that I've painted. Some is on posters and some are on canvases. So, and they're different sizes. But I'll be adding more work to it. And if you want to catch me painting live, you can catch me painting live on TikTok. I'm on TikTok as Everything's Harley. You can look me up, follow me. You'll see what I'm working on. If I'm painting something, you'll see it. You can come in my world. And I like to listen to jazz music, different music. And I like to enjoy myself as I paint. So you catch me on there, subscribe to me over there, and also subscribe to me here, and like and share. So if I do a picture of someone, and this is a gift that I feel that I have, if I do a picture of someone that lost a family member, I like to know who that person was. Meaning, if I can tap in and I know who I paint as my subject, I know the backstory of the person that I'm painting. It's a communication that I have between me and that person. It's not just about chasing dollars. It's about bringing somebody back to life for that client in the way they're so satisfied they're willing to pay extra, but at the same time so moving is like that person is back in their home on their wall and they can see that person and talk to that person as though they're still here. So I found that doing portraits that's my niche. I love doing portraits. I could just wake up and start painting a portrait of someone like second nature. But I had an experience with the client. It was a long time ago. Back in my early days when I was painting. And it kind of scared me because for the first time I had a reaction from someone that I painted, and he had lost his father. And he gave me 6 different pictures of his father. I painted all 6 pictures on one big piece of fabric, and I framed it, and I gave it to him. And when he came to pick it up, he looked at it, and he just started crying. And that scared me because I didn't expect that type of reaction. And so it scared me, so I didn't want to paint for a while because I didn't know what nobody's experience was going to be once they received the artwork. And then once I built up the nerve to do it again for somebody else, I kind of knew what to expect, so I wouldn't be thrown off guard because it's a very sensitive situation where someone lost a family member, a loved one. So whenever I do a job for someone, I take my time and I really do my best work every time I touch that gun. And I pray for peace, and I pray for God to lead my hands and my eyes, and all the stress goes away, and I get channeled in, and I don't stop until I'm done. I pray every time that I touch my gun that it's not in my hands. It's a spiritual thing for me when I paint. And I like to have fun with it along the way. But if you ever want some work done, I would be more than happy to do it for you. But you can contact me through my website, and it's posted. And I just tell every person that wants some work done on a canvas, t-shirt, to make sure the picture that they send me is a clear picture, and that's the picture that they want, because the clearer the picture, the better the results. So, and I do one picture at a time. I don't do no rush work just for some money. I take my time and I do the best I can. And I like to take pictures and do videos of it and post them up so others can enjoy what you will be receiving. So support me and let me put my blessed hands to use for you. And please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share. And I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. Thank you. Bye-bye.